Hey guys, JC here, and I feel like this has been a long awaited for video. Um, so I am here to do a review on the wonderful Chaya Karma skate. I have been skating them I got them in April 2018, so it's been just over a year with my amazing Chayas. My skating background is I did roller derby from 2012 to 2013, so I did two seasons of roller derby and then left roller derby, and then wasn't until many years later, until October 2017, where I got to go to a skate park for the first time and ride quads, which was the biggest, most eye-opening experience I have ever had. And after bringing my derby skates with me to the skate park, I realized that they weren't exactly what I needed for the skate park. My background is actually in footwear, and I have worked in technical footwear and also like fashion footwear as well. But I understand the importance of something fitting on your foot and having the right fit and making sure that it has the right technologies for the activity that you're looking to do with it. So that got me to figuring out what is the right product for me if my derby skate is not the right skate for me to continue into park skating. I'm not saying that you can't use derby skates in a skate park scenario. You absolutely can. Like, you don't have to have all the bells and whistles to do the activity. I just knew that I was going to really fall into it. So after watching a lot of YouTube videos, I kind of fell in love with these guys right here. This is the Chaya Karma. So what it was that drew me to this skate to begin with was just like the aesthetic of it. I really liked how it looked more like a sneaker and less like an artistic style skate boot. And then I also was really drawn to the fact that there was no heel in this boot. And I'll get to that a little bit as to why that was important for me. And then honestly, a lot of people ask me, what's the best skate for me? Like, which one should I choose? The number one answer is which one fits your foot. There are different shapes that the skates are built on. I'm going to get a little technical real quick. So the shape that a shoe or a skate is built on, it's built on a wooden or plastic or aluminum shape that is called a last. And that is kind of like the shape of a foot that gives the basic measurements of the ball width and the length and the instep height. So those are all the things that are put into the last, and different brands will use different measurements. And what I found was, for myself, the Chaya Karma specifically, because Chaya has many different styles within their brand. The Karma specifically had a nice wide toe box. I have a very wide forefoot. And this particular boot did really, really well for me for that. The other thing that adds into the fit and the comfort of this boot is the Chayas are heat moldable. So once you get them, you can actually take them off of the skate itself and just have the boot. You put that into an oven. I don't remember the exact temperature. It's all listed on their website and stuff. You put it into the oven, you let it heat up, and then you actually put the skate on and tie it up nice and tight, and it really molds to your foot. Did I do that? No, I didn't do that. But I also know that your own personal body heat that's generated when skating helps mold and shape the boot around your foot. And honestly, these things are like slippers on my feet. I have tried other brands of skate park skates, and just for the shape of my foot, they didn't quite work for me. I was mentioning before, I also really like how There's no heel in this. It's a completely flat boot. I like that because I don't like feeling like I'm pushed forward, and when you're lifted up on a heel, you're pushed forward a little bit more. But it makes for a different skate style. I also tend to wear shoes that are flat underneath and not necessarily so heeled, so it only made sense for me to continue onto that in my skates as well. The other thing I really like about the boot system is, let me see if I can, this is solid right here. Like, I can't crush that. There's a fiberglass counter, basically heel counter shape here to really add that really great stability, but there is some flexibility up here, so if I want to do, you know, UFOs or ankle breakers, I have that ability to move my foot in that way. The other thing about the Chayas, the boot, kind of just staying in that, so if I take this off here, I will show this is wear and tear for over a year of use. As you can see, toe caps are very important to me now. I don't have the Chaya specific toe caps. I will be getting some. As you can see, these don't quite fit. Not the best looking thing, kind of looks like a sad Eeyore. So that's one bit of feedback, is that does wear down. I am a bit of a toe dragger, so that's on me. That's on my style of skating. And the first few times I went skating, I was skating on really rough pavement, and it just chewed through the skates. The rest of the material honestly has held up really, really well. I skate on a lot of different surfaces and haven't had any issues. It's very plush, which I really like. So my toes stay really protected. I found in my derby skates, I would bang my toes all the time. My toes always hurt, but I've clomped my foot in these and haven't felt anything. They're really, really well padded on the inside. I will say, because of that, so I wear a men's size 5, but for my Chaya skates, I actually ordered a men's size 6 because of how padded they are. They do pack down over time, and so you'll have like a little bit more room in there, but I still feel very confident in my decision to go up a full size in the men's size for myself. One thing that I would kind of like maybe change about the boot is maybe having some kind of like rubber protection here, make it just a little bit more durable in that area. I would like to see, I like that this is exposed because it gives a cool color pop, but unfortunately this material is not really abrasion resistant. So I wouldn't mind seeing the leather actually going in a little bit more to add some protection to these areas. You can see my tongue also has that issue. And I would also like to see, there's no like little lace loop there for you to put your laces, and I find my tongue slides down a lot. Hasn't affected my skating or anything like that, but I find myself at the end of the skate day like pulling up my tongue and readjusting everything. In terms of the undercarriage, it's like a car now. The plate system, the truck system, the wheels, the interesting grind block we have right here. Everything I have on this skate is still stock. So I have the stock Octo wheels, I have the stock Wicked bearings that came with it, I have obviously the grind block here, this is the stock nylon plate. So nice and light. I don't feel like I have super clunky heavy things on the bottom of my feet, so all the better to fly with them. I've really liked this grind block. It's an interesting asymmetrical grind block. The reason for that is so you can actually get these really cool angles and still have connection with two parts here. So you kind of like slide across that, or you slide across that. I will say true grinding is a little bit difficult. You can see there's a little bit of it's hit a little bit. My kingpins have never been hit, but obviously this is not a whole lot of space here. Chaya, I gotta clean my bearings. Chaya mentioned that they're going to be making extendable trucks, and I am very, 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 very excited about that, because as far as I know, the Chicks and Bowls grind trucks don't fit into the angle that is this plate system currently. I will be trying, this is why the skate is taken apart right now. I have the Wild Bones in here right now. I have the ability to switch it out to the bone itself, and I think I might be doing that. So I have those in here. I'm going to be giving those a go soon, so hopefully we can get a little bit of a review of that, but that's to come, so keep watching. You can kind of see here, this is the creasing of like how my tongue slides down. Just a little bit of something I've noticed. Really cool thing about the Chayas is how the plates are attached. There's actually just 2 holes on the bottom, and just it goes right on there, and you just screw in the 2 holes. In terms of how the Chaya plate, grind plate attaches, there's a little metal piece that you put in here that has a little prong that comes out, and then the block slides on top of that, and then the screw goes through it. So it's pretty simple to attach that onto there. So yeah, overall, I really love my Chayas. They have served me really well. The comfort is absolutely there. The protection is absolutely there. I never feel like my feet are swimming in it. I never feel like I'm gonna break my ankle in it. I always feel like I'm completely in control when I'm wearing my skates. So yeah, this is the Chaya Karma, and thanks for listening to my review. Let me know if there's anything else you would like to know about my skating, about what I do, about my skates, tricks I'm working on, anything else, any kind of feedback, I'd appreciate. So put it in the comments. JC, signing.